Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Nth Round Podcast, where we talk about and share anything game-related, from game culture in the media to the latest specs in the market and in development. I'm your host, Daniel Bernal, streaming to you from Studio 1108. Now, as someone who, like many others, grew up during the big boom of the digital age, it is evident and, dare I say, correct to say that video games have scaled and soared into becoming a vital and an integral part of our society, with some sources, such as Statista.com, estimating the video game industry grossing $455 billion in 2024 alone. And not only have video games prevailed in the household for generations, but on the big screen as well, with blockbuster movies such as the animated Super Mario Bros. Movie, and live-action movies and performances as well, such as the Minecraft movie, the Sonic the Hedgehog movie trilogy, and the Fallout TV show on Amazon Prime. And this excitement and demand for more video game-inspired movies has opened doors for new franchises and adaptations to step in, like the Legend of Zelda movie that stirred some excitement a while back when pictures on set made their way onto the internet. And fun fact, filming for the Legend of Zelda movie is taking place in the exact location where filming for other famous movies such as the Lord of the Rings trilogy and the Chronicles of Narnia took place, which is New Zealand. So, shout out to New Zealand. Now, although a majority of audiences are longtime fans that grew to love the characters and franchises, video games and gaming in general has progressed beyond mere entertainment, so much so that it has become a channel for people to express themselves in creativity. And now anyone with access to the tools and a little know-how can create a video game. That's right, folks, even people like us with little to no experience have an entryway into game development, whether for the experience and critique or maybe just simply as a hobby. Although I am sure that everyone knows or has at least heard about some of the bigger titles in the market and media, such as God of War, Call of Duty, Fortnite, projects with millions upon millions of dollars pumped into producing them and maintaining them. But I tell you, amidst all the marketing from the video game companies, there is a voice, a silent movement deep inside the populace. And those are indie game developers. What is an indie game, you may ask? An indie game is a video game produced by an individual or a collective team of developers. Some of the most reputable works done by indie game developers being Undertale by Toby Fox, Hades by Supergiant Games, and Stardew Valley by Concerned Ape aka Eric Barone. Each unique in its own way and playstyle that has captivated a fan following. For example, the highly anticipated entry in the Hollow Knight series, Hollow Knight Silksong. Now, Hollow Knight Silksong is a two-dimensional platformer, meaning that the character you play as progresses through the levels by jumping on platforms, scaling walls, dodging obstacles, and defeating enemies. Now, Silksong was produced by an Australian-based team of 3 developers, calling themselves Team Cherry. And their hard work has certainly paid off, with 3 million plus copies sold worldwide, 150 individual awards won, and a 95% overall positive review stream that has nominated them for 5 awards at this year's Game Awards on December 11th. Now, what makes Silksong so beloved by its fans is the 8 key features it provides for gamers, being a vast interconnected world, hand-drawn art, the combat mechanics, an epic soundtrack, challenging bosses, deep lore / storytelling, in-game skill progression, and multiple endings depending on the playthrough, meaning that the endings will vary per person. Now, although building a new video game from the ground up sounds daunting at first, especially when you consider the cost, the coding, the graphics, the long hours, and the bugs you will have to fix along the way, and trust me, they will be there. There are a few companies that offer versatile and top-notch game development software, fully equipped with a wide catalog of resources, such as Godot, Unity, Unreal Engine, and user-friendly GDevelop, for the low price of free $99. Now, let's say you are not too keen on developing and starting a large project like many individuals out here, such as myself, but perhaps listening and learning about indie games has sort of sparked your interest into what's out there. Now, if that's the case, then popular mainstream places such as Steam.com and itch.io are the places to go, offering free access to ready-to-play games in a wide variety of genres for all players of all playstyles, whether it's action-packed, first-person shooter, telltale games, or even online/multiplayer games. But above all the mechanics, visuals, and savvy tech stuff, remember to have fun and marvel at the creativity of many passionate individuals. That's it for the show today. Thank you all for joining me and tuning in to this edition of the Nth Round Podcast. GG's, everyone.